Alright, so I'm doing another test here with two heaters. As you guys can see, it's 2,500 watts. Here's the thing. These all do not drain at the same time. And I believe this cable can only do 2,400 watts. So, if we come over here, you can see that these battery percentages are all different. So I'm going to see if it drains down, if the head unit drains first, if it'll pull over 2,400 watts through those battery cables. So I actually had these at 49 and 50%, and then I recharged this to 100 and plugged it in to see if anything would change. It just pulled more from this, and basically until now it's equaled out. So we'll see how it turns out when it gets closer to 5%. As you guys can see, it is 25% now up here, 29 and 33. So it's still only pulling about 600 and some change from both batteries. So we'll let it drain a little bit more and see what happens. All right, it just hit 15, 23, and 28, and we shifted to, let's see here, about 1,365 watts on top and 1,500 on the bottom. So it's pulling the load over 2,500 watts through these cables. So cool. I was really worried about that because that's why I bought these expansion batteries, was to have full power output and be able to drain them all. So it's good to see that everything will in fact shift over to the batteries at a certain point. It just takes it to go all the way down, like, let's see, yeah, 15, 22, and 27. It just waits a long time before it starts putting it to the external batteries, which I don't like. I'd rather it pull from the external batteries first, but that's just me. So I can confirm that it is holding the main unit at 15% while it's now draining both expansion batteries. I wish there's a way to change this, maybe be able to hold this at like 80% or 50% while it drains these two batteries and then drains them all at the same time or something. I don't know, but it's holding this at 15 and it's starting to drain these 100%, you know, all the way down. So I wonder if at 15 they're going to start grouping or what. Alright, so I have this set at 5% cutoff, but I guess that does not work for the external batteries, as this one's at 2 and 8, but it's still holding that 15%. They're still splitting the load. There's 1,500 watts on top and about 1,350 on the bottom for a 2,500 watt load. What's going to happen when that one hits 0? It hit 0 and we're still running. It finally kicked, and this is what we were left with, but it pulled 25